Hello everyone, this is going to be a remake on how to make sprite sheets or sprites in Gimp. What we're going to be doing is focusing on basics, but let's hear. A sprite sheet is different images that are pieced together in one large image so that you don't have to have individual images named ship 1, ship 2, and so on. So let's get into it. We'll go to File, New, and then we'll create something very small. So we can, we're going to create one image first, and then we'll just scale that up from there. So 16 x 16 is pretty good for pixel drawing. As you can see, it's very small, so we use the magnifying lens tool to zoom in. And what we can do is we can go to Image, Configure Grid, and, well, we'll turn it down to 1 right now, but we need to turn it on, which will be Show Grid under View. Now, each one of these is a pixel. So I'm going to create a new layer, call it Ship 1. And then I like to click this little icon here, which just resets it back to default black and white. Then we'll use the pencil tool. We'll set this down to 1 pixel. And then you can start drawing. We'll use the eraser tool, but by default, it will not erase the way you want it to. So we're going to select hard edges, and then that just totally erases it. If you don't like the grid, then you can always disable it or hide it. So let's hear a basic shape. Just draw out something random. Now, one tip I heard was you don't really want the ships to be symmetrical. You want it to have a little flair to it. But you probably don't want to go too crazy because you still want it to look functional. Okay, so what we'll do is we've just created a basic outline. Now, we'll add color to it. We'll use the paint bucket because it's fast and it's an easy shape. So let's see here. You still have to think of the sprite as kind of a 3D-ish model. You want it to have depth. So the closer it is to the camera, the brighter you'll want it to be, and the further away, the darker. Probably don't want it to be too close to the same color. So then it might not look too good. For windows and stuff, I kind of like a light bluish. The light blue also looks good as a few lights. You just keep on adding detail to it. Sure, we can also use the eyedropper tool. Select the color of any object or any picture you have painted. Then Control Z also works as a pretty good safety measure. Okay, well, we have a basic test ship. What we'll do is we'll change the image canvas size, and then you can type in the multiplication symbol, and then 2. It'll create 32. A 32 image. And you do that, and then everything's fine. I'm going to do layer and layer to boundary, or layer to image size on the background so that we can have a full white image. Then whenever we start getting bigger and bigger images, it's nice to turn on the grid and then configure grid. We're going to change the width to 32. Nope. The whole image is 32. That's too big. 16. X16. And now we can see a pretty good image. What I can do is I can copy that over. I'll use the move tool and then move active layer. Hold Control will give you either angular or straight across, straight up and down. If you or you don't need it, pictures this size. I'll use it. Let's see here. Another trick that we like to do is we can take parts of the ship, press Control X, then Control V, and we can paste it in. And that will give us certain parts of the ship that we can add or remove or copy and paste around. And again, you can create more depth or cooler looking images if you kind of make it slightly off. What I'm going to do here is, since I just copied and pasted, I'm going to do Layer, Transform, Flip Horizontally. And that will give me another object to move around. And that is pretty much the basics. And that is how I create sprite sheets. And usually whenever I'm ready to put it in the game, I'll just take the whole image and then I'll scale image. You want to turn interpolation to none, else it will look blurry. It'll look blurry. In some cases that can be cool, but in my case, it did not turn out the way I wanted it to. So I'll do image, scale image, 64, enter, and then none. And then it is exactly the same look, but it's actually much smaller. And you can add more detail to it. So yes, thank you for watching, and have a good day.